All right, we are recording. So, we've already talked about independent versus dependent, right? Okay, so remind me, what does it mean if two events are independent? If two events are independent, if they don't affect each other. All right, I need to write on this that this one is for Triton. This one is for Alex. Okay. Two events are mutually exclusive if they can't happen at the same moment in time. Okay. So, can you guys think of two things that can't happen in the same moment in time? Not possible. Two things that are not possible to happen at the same moment in time. Caitlin.
Right through your nose and your mouth at the same time.
Are we trying it right now? Are we all trying it? I was trying it. I don't know, is it possible?
I don't think so.
It's kind of hard to tell.
Well, now we're Googling that. Colin's done it. I feel like I'm doing it, but I'm not positive if I am. I can't tell. All right, so can you breathe through your mouth and nose at the same time? Other people want to know. Now that's breathing out. Can you inhale? Yes, you can. Rats. Okay, you can't inhale and exhale at the same time. So actually some people can. It's called, have you ever heard of this? It's called circular breathing. It is done in band, and it's usually done by people who are playing like brass instruments like trumpets or trombones. And basically what they do is they intake air while at the same time pushing air out. It's pretty incredible. It's like only like real professionals can do it. My band teacher could. It was disturbing. Anyway, so.
So does that mean it's gonna make you like exhale forever?
Well, no, I mean, it's still like overwhelming for them to do it. It's not something that's easy to do. Like you're not quite getting enough oxygen, but you still are getting enough. So no, couldn't exhale forever. All right, so anybody else have an idea? That's a good guess though, I had to look it up. Two things that you can't do at the same time. It's impossible.
Rolling two dice, having one in each hand, and then flipping a coin.
Actually, like if we go with the dice example, we could just say, could you roll a 3 and a 4 at the same time on one dice? No. Do you guys understand how those are mutually exclusive? They can't happen at the same moment in time. Could you roll a odd number and an even number at the same moment in time? No, those are mutually exclusive, okay. Could you roll an odd number and a number greater than 4 at the same number at the same time? Could you?
Could you repeat that?
So could you roll a number that's greater than 4 on a dice and roll an odd number at the same moment in time?
Yeah.
Yes, the number 5, right? The number 5 would give that to you. Would 6 give it to you?
No.
No, so it's not guaranteed, but it could happen, right? So mutually exclusive means that they can't happen at the same moment in time. That's like rolling an odd number and rolling an even number. Can't happen at the same time. Two things that could happen at the same time, we said, are what? Rolling, what did I say? Rolling an odd number? And rolling a number that is greater than 4. So, and right here, how many odd numbers are there? And if you roll a dice, you could get a what? A 1, 3, or a 5, right? And if you roll, but I'm going to put a 5 in the middle because this is like a Venn diagram. Do you see what I'm saying? So like rolling an odd number is a 1 and a 3, but rolling a number greater than 4, that could be a 6 or a 5. Do you see how a 6 or a 5 are in this circle? And a 1, 3, 5 are in that circle? Do you guys know how Venn diagrams work?
Yes.
Okay. So this one's mutually exclusive, and this one is not mutually exclusive. All right. So why don't you sit with your Post-it partner right now? Who was Alex's partner? Colin. And who was Triton's? Okay, so Colin and Andon, you're going to go together today. By the way, tomorrow, just so you know, the Post-it partner, and you tell me if this is too similar to what we did in advanced math, because I'd like to do it in advanced math too, is I want to know, and I'm not trying to diminish the condition known as OCD, but what is your thing that has to be exactly particular? Do you know what I mean? Like, are you one of those people that when you're watching TV and you're like, if somebody changed it to like a volume of 23, you'd quickly change it to 25, you know, because it needs to be a multiple of 5. Like, was it that kind of thing? Do things need to go in a very specific place? Do you have to do something in a very specific way? I want to know what's your weird thing. What's your weird thing that kind of needs to happen to make you feel okay? It's not necessary, but it needs to happen. Everybody's got 1 or 2 or 10 or 20, like me. Okay? Think it's too similar to last week?
Yeah, we did like satisfying things, so I feel like people could still use the same thing for that.
Yeah. Well, let me ask the class, and we'll see if we've got enough things that we'll do it with. Remind me. Okay, everybody go stay with your partner.
Wanna know what Crystal's thing is? She always needs a car volume at an even number.
Nice.
Just the cars, any volume.
Or anybody.
I can just pick a different one for advanced math. You think I should just pick a different one? Kinda, yeah. Okay. Remind me at the end of class, and I'll show you a list of all the ones I've done in the past. Not like this year, but like ever.
Yeah.
And you can pick one. All right, decide if the events are mutually exclusive. I'm going to do 1A with you, and you're going to do 1B with your partner, okay? So 1A, can you roll a 3 or a 4 on the same die at the same moment in time?
No.
Okay, so does that mean they're mutually exclusive or not?
No.
Okay, this is confusing, all right? And everyone, like every year, there's like half the kids make this mistake. Look up. Mutually exclusive means that they're separate. Not mutually exclusive means they can happen at the same time. So don't get the word not, meaning they can't happen at the same time, because if they can't happen, it's actually called mutually exclusive. Yep. All right, how about if I go to a college and I randomly select a male student or I randomly select a nursing major, are those mutually exclusive or not? Yes or no? It is not mutually exclusive. How come?
There can be a male nursing.
Of course there can be a male nursing major, right? A male can be a nurse. All right, so go ahead and try example 1B. Yeah, I don't know why I listed this. That's